What's up, YouTube Lord? Xander here, coming to you with another video. Alright, so I'm going to show you some simple maintenance that you can do on your Steambow AR-6 Stinger II. Alright, so there's one thing that you're going to want to do. Because, you know, the strings are under pressure, and this is 55 pounds of pressure. This is the advanced limb. You're going to want to, tighten these from time to time because they will kind of shake loose. So you want to make sure they're not too tight. Also, I recommend, you may not be able to see the number here, but this is like the number 5 kind of like spacer that fits like right in here. You want to keep that in there so it doesn't like slide back and forth. I was having that problem and had a viewer suggest that. All right. So I'm going to be shooting today with the 55-pound limb and the 35-pound limb and comparing penetration depths. All right. So let me just make sure that jams in there nice. All right. So here's what you call rail wax and string wax. Let me show you the brand. All right. So that's the brand. I believe I got it off Amazon or whatever. All right, so before I put this back in, okay, now make sure you lube the rail. So just simply place this on the rail, because remember, friction wears things out. So like, ironically in time, like these little ends here, these ends that I'm pointing here with the Allen wrench, these tips are gonna wear out, like for real, in time. So you just apply it there, make sure it gets in there, and you will need to probably do this. I do this after every probably if you want to do like by shot count. So maybe after every, I don't know, 25 shots, you'll want to do that. So you want to make sure you get the rail here, and also on the front here, because you have to remember this is put under pressure. So and friction creates heat, and heat wears everything down, even polymers. So, and as you can see on the bow, there's like a little space there, so that, that's just reality. That's how it works. Things will wear out. So make sure you get plenty of wax in there. You want to be, use your liberal amount, as they say, like use lots. The more the merrier, I say. So just make sure you get that all up in your string on both sides and work it in with your fingers. Okay, so you just kind of do that and just work it in really well. And this is going to keep your string longer. Eventually all strings will break, everything will wear out, nothing lasts forever. That's just reality. But you want to make sure you get it all worked up in there, because remember, this is under a lot of pressure. There's a lot of PSI when you're shooting these arrows, so everything needs to get properly lubed. And as you can see on these tips here, you see some orange popping through. So these are already kind of like waxed with things when you buy them off of Steambow. But you want to make sure you get all the sides, get a lot of wax up in there. And I don't recommend candle wax. The consistency of candle wax is kind of different. It's kind of odd. Go figure. But if before you restring, or when you put a new string in here, I recommend you lube it really, really well before you get under pressure, because you're not going to be able to get up under here once you have this, strung. So, just get some liberal amounts of wax up in here. And this will make your string last longer, or make your limb last longer, because this is a, you know, fiberglass. Yeah, I believe it's like fiberglass these are made of. Okay, and the reason why I have tape on here is I noticed there was like a little bit of splintering, so I just, you know, wrapped it up real tight. And you know, you got your generous amounts of lube here, and you're also going to want to lube this area here, because your arrow will go through here as well. Try to make sure you get this area on your quick release. It gets you know, a good old amount of lube here. So Steambow does sell lube, but I don't think you need to pay premium prices to maintain your equipment. And as you can see, even with this 55-pound limb, you can see that there's some wear on the string dampeners. So that's where the string presses up against there, as you can see. So even in time, you know, these little nubs will need to be replaced. That's just reality. Those are just the facts of life, as they say. So, you know, make sure you have generous amounts of lube in here. Maintain, and I'm gonna be shooting in the backyard today. So, and I did modify my bow, my pistol crossbow. Okay. So as you can see with the number 5, let me try to get closer on the focus. See, there's like a little tiny gap. So right here. So the number 5 does keep it straighter. Okay, let me get the thumb screw. Okay, so make sure that's nice and tight, because you don't want loosey-goosey parts and loosey-goosey things up in here. So make sure you tighten this really well. Okay, so as you can see, this is what I usually have in here standard. So these are carbon fiber off-brand war bolts. They're a little bit, you know, narrower than the standard ones, but anyways. And then here I have the Steambow war bolts. So if you can just compare the heads. They're a little bit smaller in diameter. But anyways, so I'm gonna go load this up in the backyard, and thanks for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I am having a giveaway contest going on, but I'm not having much participation. I believe some of my political and religious videos that I also post on this channel have been affecting my watch rate. But anyways, if anyone cares to win, the number for today will be the number 4. Remember, be a subscriber and leave a comment, leave a like, share the video. All those will get you extra drawing chances in the contest. But anyways, thanks for watching. Love you lots. Bye-bye.